Okay, something that I want to talk to you about that's been on my mind for the last couple of days, because I've been talking to so many people about their health and their fitness and, what's their struggles and what's holding them back and what's stopping them from moving forward. And it's this fucking thing right here. It's motivation, right? We're a nation of people that is lacking motivation to exercise, to eat well, and to get healthy. And I want to break it down why you don't have motivation. And based on all of the people that I've been speaking to, not only recently, but over the last 10 years, okay, it always comes back to this one thing, this motivation thing. And I just really want to break it down because I can see a pattern that a lot of people are doing unconsciously that's holding them back and stopping them from actually get motivated. And particularly around training and eating well, the two big killers that stop people from getting the body and physique and health that they want. So why aren't you motivated? Well, it goes back to your why, your big why. And you may have heard this before, but it's really important nonetheless. Okay, this is your North Star right here, your why. And that's really where I get a lot of my motivation from. And so I'll share a little story with you just so that you can kind of tie this all in and see how this relates to your life. In 2007, I was just an average guy. I was working in IT all day on a computer, sedentary lifestyle. Didn't really enjoy my job that much. I overate a lot of food. I drank a lot of coffee. I was, heavier than what I should have been. I was training, but I wasn't overly motivated, and my lifestyle wasn't that healthy until one day I got very sick. I got ill. I had a problem with my heart, and I ended up having a cardiac arrest at Concord Hospital and a near-death experience. I was clinically dead for 3 minutes before I was defibrillated back to life, and prior to that I was in a coma for 8 minutes. Now, that was a life fucking changing moment for me, which really drove my why and my motivation. Okay, because I'm 27 years old, I'm in hospital, I'm about to go in for heart surgery. I just died on the friggin' hospital bed. They had to defibrillate me with fucking electric shocks to bring me back to life. Okay, that changes, it rewires the patterns in your brain, and it makes you reconsider your entire life. Even though I was only 27 years old at the time, I evaluated my entire life up until that point. And that is really where my motivation came from, because I thought to myself, hey, you only live once. I've been given a second chance. So what am I going to do? I'm going to make the most of my life, and I'm going to make sure that I get healthy and that this never becomes a problem for me ever again down the track. I want to maintain a high quality level of health, and I want to help other people to get healthy as well. So this became my why based on my personal experience. Now, was it traumatizing and traumatic? Yes. There was PTSD that came after it for a period of time. Okay, there was emotional turmoil through the family. It was very sad for everyone. It was a horrible experience for all of us. However, it allowed me to identify where I was not motivated and why I wasn't motivated, and it allowed me to really turn all that around in my life, to identify my why. Right? What drives me? So you need to find out what your why is, rather than just saying, I'm not motivated. How do you get motivated? Or, I'm not consistent. This is the other thing. Consistency comes from your why as well. So this is another problem which is tied in with not having the why and not being motivated. It's because how the hell are you ever going to be consistent at anything if you don't have a big enough reason to do that thing, okay? So if I put a gun to your head and said, give me 20 push-ups in the next 20 minutes or whatever, even if you can't do one push-up, you're going to find a way, you're going to be motivated, you have a big enough why, okay, to avoid a bullet in your brain to get those 20 push-ups out, and you will do whatever you need to do to make sure that happens, that you get those 20 push-ups out. Okay, that's just a stupid example of a why, but it shows you how powerful the mind is and what we can do when we have a big enough why. So what you have to do is basically trick yourself, fool yourself, convince yourself that your why is so big that you have to get it done. Now, a lot of people even though we've got this information and we understand it and we conceptualize it and we get it and everything like that, we still don't know what our why is. We're still unable to identify what is that why for me, what is driving me. Not everybody has had the similar experiences to me where I've gone through such traumatizing things with my health, where I had to have heart surgery 2 times, where I had a cardiac arrest, where I had a near-death experience, where I was in a coma, where I was clinically dead. All of these things that happened to me aren't going to happen to the average person, and probably and hopefully it doesn't happen to you. But nonetheless, you need to identify what it is. What is that why for you? What is going to get you across the line so that you can make those changes that's going to make you happy? So you really need to spend some time and dwell on this, and talk to your partner, talk to your friends, ask some other people that you know who are maybe have the results that you want. Maybe they're really fit, maybe they're really lean, maybe they're really healthy, or whatever it may be, and ask them, say, hey, what drives you? What's your why? Why are you motivated? What keeps you consistent? That kind of thing. And I'm sure they're going to have some kind of story for you that is really compelling to them and really breaks through for them, that allows them to stay consistent. And it doesn't matter if it's vain. It doesn't matter if it's just so you can look good for Instagram. It doesn't matter. As long as it's motivating for you and it pushes you forward, the outcome is going to be positive. It might be so that you can, for your family, or, it might be for your work or whatever you do, or maybe you want to, I don't know. Like, there's 1,000,001 different reasons as to why you would want to be motivated and consistent with your health and fitness. You just have to find out what it is for you, because we're all different, okay? And so the thing is that I basically want to get clear here is that if you're not motivated, then you're probably not consistent, and you probably don't know your why. So we need to go here, okay? This is the key point. What is your why? What is your true north? What is your North Star? Okay, so for me, as I said, I wanted to move away from all that pain of being unhealthy and living an unhealthy lifestyle, and I wanted to move more towards a healthier lifestyle, living well, feeling well, and all of that motivation and consistency came, and also being a health professional and dedicating my life to helping other people improve their health is the most extreme amount of accountability that you could ever place on yourself. I didn't realize that before I even moved into the fitness industry 10 years ago, that it was going to be such a motivator for me to keep me consistent and keep me accountable, because I'm accountable to the people that I serve, to my clients, to my members of my gym, to all the people that I work with and that I help with their health specifically. I'm accountable to them, because those guys, you're going to come to me if I look like shit. You're going to come to me if I'm, full of flab and no ab. Like, it's just, that's not how I work, and that's probably not how you work either. I'd prefer to go to a specialist. So if I cut my hand open, I want to go to the hand surgeon who knows everything about the hand and only the hand, and they can fix my hand, or whatever it may be. Similar to my heart issues, I went to a cardiologist and a heart surgeon to fix my heart when I had a specific heart problem. I didn't go to the general surgeon or the cheap guy around the corner or the Dr. Nick from The Simpsons type style, who can do it for $49.95 or whatever. It's about, focusing on solving a specific problem and getting the help from the person who is the expert in that field. And that is me when it comes to motivating you to be healthy and change your diet and your training consistency. And so that's why I'm accountable in that way. So again, not everybody has that level of accountability through their work, but you just got to find what it is for you. And it is going to be around some kind of accountability. So that's where you can reach out to somebody like myself, a health professional, a coach, a personal trainer, or a family member, a brother, a sister, somebody who you look up to who's maybe at a better position than you are health-wise, and you can get some motivation and some accountability from that person. So that is my take on why a lot of people suffer from that lack of motor fucking vation, are unable to be consistent. It's because you don't know your why. So sort it out, find out your why, spend some time on it, ask yourself some deep questions, go for a walk in the sunshine, and I really hope you figure it out. If you get trapped and stuck and you're unable to work through it, reach out and I'll help you out. Have a great day.